And you notice they're always walking down the street. They ain't got a car.
But then again, a lot of successful black men get white women.
Now that's a little. Yeah, you're right.
You get a lot of men that are, they are more successful than six-figure guys.
Yeah.
And they got the old
Shit, I
fat
date
ugly
one.
white. Exactly. You got the old fat ugly white woman with 2 teeth. Well, they don't have 2 teeth usually, but it's like, I'm like, why would you pick that
That
one?
matters, but
Right.
I'm like, oh, bruh, come on, man. It's like, it's
nah, you scoot.
let me tell you, like for example,
See the camera, gotta get the camera.
there
So you
are
gotta scoot closer.
there are only
We're good now.
a couple of things. It's like the black man that goes and gets like the white reject, the one that her family say, don't come back this. I'm like, why? I mean, there's other white women out here.
Nah, mute that shit.
What the hell is that? The video?
Yeah.
What is that?
Myself.
Do you think that look at your fucking self? He's like,
I thought that was like the start of this. Like the music comes up. That would have been pretty cool though.
I know, right? No, I'll have some cool music start up.
No, that would have been cool.
all
So
right.
speaking of rejects, this is the BW show, the black and white guy.
No, it's not the black and white guy.
The white and black guy?
No, it's almost racist.
Almost racist? Okay, well I call it the BW show, so we can always change it if you want. But,
This is the almost racist show.
The Almost Racist Show. Alright, I can change the name, that's alright. So this is the Almost Racist Show.
I think I like that one.
Yeah, the Almost Racist Show? Okay. Almost Racist Show. I was going to do BW because, I was going to say UB for boozer, I'll be white for white guy because I can't say black because that's racist.
And you can't say that other word either.
No, I can't.
I'll beat the shit out of you for that word.
Son of a bitch.
But wait a minute, on that same aspect, I don't like when people of my color use that word.
Mm.
I cuss them motherfuckers out too.
I had a black friend in DC one time, and he was just like, "Man, I hate Negroes." I'm like, "But you?" He goes, "No." He goes, "The ones that aren't educated." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Well, it makes 2 of us, so
All right.
welcome to the party."
First of all,
So anyway, this is the Almost Racist Show. I'm Scott. This is Boozer. And this is the white girl. Well, should go by the anonymous name Amanda, but this is the white girl. So, welcome to the show. We're just here to talk about a lot of things that a lot of folks do not want to talk about, can't talk about, sad to talk about, afraid to talk about, and get offended to talk about. So, that is why we're here. And we just want to bring a little laughter, a little joy, and a little insight to what the world really is and shouldn't be. He's shaking his head already.
what
I
we
know.
want to do
So,
is
here we
we
go.
want to make everyone a better racist, and we would like to increase your hatred level. If you have a hatred level of a 5, which is average, that's just not reasonable. We're going to need you to pump up that number a little bit. And the reason for this show here is for me and my buddy to help you to understand how to be a better racist. He's going to teach me how to despise him, which is going to help him to despise me. It's a wonderful thing. And we're seeing progress. The other day he sent me hate mail. We're really doing well.
Hate mail or black mail?
A hate mail. And it said hate blacks.
Oh shit. Damn, I didn't delete that from my uncle. Ah. Well, I'm down 1.
Yeah, so that's what we really hear about. White girl, would you agree that it is good to increase the hatred among the blacks and the whites and the poor and the wealthy?
Increase the hate?
See, obviously you can't talk. You can't.
She's scared.
I'm scared.
She's scared.
Increase the hate?
Yes, increase the hate because that way.
Why would you want to
Is
increase
there
the
not
hate?
enough hate?
Well, it keeps everyone in their place.
Mm.
It prevents people from commingling.
Well, it's never going to be like back in the day where, people put things on the sideline. I mean, we just need to be real with it.
Well, you know what? I am longing for the day of white only faucets. White only places. I am really longing for that. One of the reasons why I'm longing for that is because black folk actually did better during those times.
I probably would have agreed.
Black folk did business with one another in those days. Now black folk want to just cook up with the Joneses and the mixed so-and-sos.
Yeah.
So
So they're trying to be like us, basically.
Yeah, they fucking themselves up.
So you want segregation again?
You know what? Actually, I can deal with segregation.
Do you think people would be happier if everyone stayed on their own side of the tracks? So
No,
we follow
no,
our
no,
rules, you
no,
follow
no,
yours.
No, I think we should just take over you all.
Yeah.
I think we should just push
Oh.
you all the fuck into the water.
Well, haven't you already?
No, we haven't.
But
we
you had,
we
a,
only,
we
we
had a
only-
black president.
Yeah, but he did not push you fuckers into the ocean.
Yeah, he
though.
did. I didn't get no taxes back like Trump.
You still have a house. You still have, you know, your
But it was
pretty
worth
dog.
less. But he was worth less.
But I don't give a damn. We still have not pushed you into the ocean.
Oh.
We have not taken over this country.
Well, I felt like I was underwater. Every day I get a call from the, bank saying, well, since your house is underwater, do you want to refi? I'm like, thanks, Obama. It was never like that during the Bush era.
Well, see, you know what? I feel Obama did not push this thing to the limit. If we were able to, let's say, push the white folk into the ocean, then leave everything for black folk, it would really work out.
It would.
Yeah, yes, it would.
No.
Why not?
I think the country would go bankrupt. I mean, we only have so
How
much
would-
welfare money to go around.
How would the country possibly go bankrupt? The thing about it is, black people are hyper spenders. We spend more
Right.
money than any other nationality.
You spend more than you make, and
Exa-
that's why you're in debt.
Exactly.
And then the country would go broke because there's so much government cheese to go around.
But right now, the motherfucking government is fucking full of shit anyway. Do you know right now, 80% of the money that's generated in our country is based on financial institutions?
That's fake.
That's fake news?
That's fake news.
All right. fuck.
Wrong.
So I got a question for you. What this goddamn house is made in America?
What house is made in America?
No, what
Or the
in
park.
this house, what in this house is made in America?
My dog.
What kind of dog is that motherfucker? What kind of dog
A
is that?
terrier poodle mix.
Neither one of us came originally from fucking America.
Well, none of us originally came from America either.
Y'all motherfuckers didn't know.
I didn't.
No, you two motherfuckers. No,
Mm.
y'all was thieves in the night.
Was I born here or in Kenya?
Motherfucker, goddamn, I mean, y'all was born somewhere where the sun don't shine.
It's okay, Barry.
I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, think about it. Look at y'all, motherfuckers. Y'all can't handle sun. Y'all was born somewhere where the sun don't fucking shine.
This is true.
That don't make
I
no
wish I
sense.
had a tan. I wish I had a tan like you, because then I could be fatter and I'd actually look skinnier.
You know what? But
I always
this
wanted wider teeth. My dad's like, then go get a tan. I'm like, well, goddamn.
Hey, you know, my tan is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
So anyway, we'll get back on point. So the first topic we're going to cover, one of the topics is, why do black men like white women? And some of them do. He's shaking his head. Just because he doesn't mean they don't. And at least growing up, I knew why white women like black guys was to piss off their parents. From where I come from, especially the Jewish girls. Oh yeah, they come home with a guy from, get busted from the city with rags wearing, drug selling, flunking out of high school, and she's a Rhodes Scholar, gonna go to Harvard, and
Yeah.
this is my boyfriend in high school. It's
Yeah,
like,
that was in your day, yeah. Things
That was
have
my
changed.
day.
Things have
Have they?
changed. They changed
so there's
drastically.
no more interracial relationships?
Yeah. No. Now he's a dropout jailbird and he's on meth.
Ah.
So things have changed a little bit.
But she's the one working, paying the bills, and I think a lot of,
Well,
I
she
know a
doesn't
lot of the
pay
white
his
girls.
dental care though. He doesn't
Are you
pay
sure?
it.
Where the gold teeth come from?
Well, you know what? No, meth people they don't too much have the gold teeth. They usually toothless.
That's true.
And they're usually of other tone.
So he doesn't want to admit why some black people, men, like
I
white
can
women.
tell you why.
Oh,
I
why?
mean,
I wanna
what's
know.
the specific
I
reasons?
can-
Is it because they smell better? It's because they.
Training and conditioning. You think about this in the media, in songs, black songs, for example. Hate that bitch, rob that bitch, shoot that bitch. All right, and they show a black woman bumping and thumping her ass and degrading her in a degrading manner. Then think about how white people are shown on television. If you look up the prettiest motherfucker, who is the most pretty motherfucker in the world? It's gonna be a white motherfucker. Picture of a white motherfucker. So right there, you are
So
tall.
percentage-wise, we have a more percent chance to be on the prettier version because there's more percent of us than there are of you.
How you figure that? Africa's one of the biggest fucking countries in the world. I mean, biggest.
I mean, in general, if there's 18,
Continent.
let's just say even 20% black people versus 80% white, you're more often-
Worldwide, you all are the minority.
Well, I know.
And I said worldwide.
Well, I'm talking about just the U.S.
In the U.S., it's 60% of you all.
Right.
60% of America are
But there is,
without
but
picking.
black women do win Miss America a lot.
I don't know. I never watched fucking Miss America.
Okay. No, they do. And back in the
Wait,
day,
wait,
my
wait,
grandparents.
Wait a minute. Do you watch Miss fucking America?
Yeah. Back in the day, my grandparents
Last year
used to
she won-
say.
It was a black woman that
Yeah.
won it last year.
Back in the day, my grandparents
can
would
count
say
it,
they
ain't
only
it?
won because she was black. It's like
And you know who owns that competition?
Trump. Right.
Oh my goodness.
Your president.
Oh my. Well, you know what? Hey, fuck it. It is what it is. I mean, you know what fucks me up is when black folk are like, I hate that fucker. I hope he dies. But what happens to the fucking country that fucking dies?
Right. Then
You know-
Pence takes over.
You know the idea, yeah, but the idea of cutting your nose off to spite your face, I'm not a fan of the racist motherfucker.
Right.
But I want the motherfucker to do well.
But he hugs black people on TV.
You know, back in the day, wet nurses
If he's
was black.
racist, I would never
Well, you
thought
know, back in
that.
the day, you know, slave owners say, hey, here's my baby, let him suck your tit.
Right, this is true.
And then after he finished sucking that tit and grow older, he'd be like, ho, get out of the street,